Hi guys, so I'm trying a new method today. I hope this works out. I'm recording directly to YouTube, hoping that it's a faster upload process because my videos have been taking 3 to 4 hours to upload and I want to give you guys so much more content. So, how's everybody doing today? It's Monday, January 6th. This is Divine Truth Tarot, and I'm here to deliver today's divine counterpart message for twin flames, divine feminine, divine masculine. Keep in mind that these are energies. It doesn't have to be man or woman. It can be same sex. It can be woman, woman, man, 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 woman, woman, man. So it can be any of those combinations. And we are working to develop and create this amazing community here on my channel. So if you could please give my channel some love by liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos. And hold on. Okay. Okay. This is our love message today. As you guys know, I start my readings off with a love message for positivity and reinforcement of how amazing of a soul and beautiful soul that you are. So today we have lifetime after lifetime. I am a shining spirit, a beautiful light. So those of you who are currently struggling, this is just a message to let you know how incredibly magical, beautiful, inspiring, and unique you are. You're a shining, beautiful soul. You're not just a physical body. I am always safe. I am eternal. I will go on forever from experience to experience. So keep in mind that you are an eternal soul. You are just cohabiting. You're inside this body, but it's a physical vessel and it's supporting your soul. So understand that the body dies, but the soul lives on forever. So fret not for whatever you're going through, guys. One of my favorite yoga instructors, Noah, always used to say, every feeling is temporary. And that was so incredibly validating to me whenever I was going through anything. And I love that. So he would say it, especially when he was going through something, and then it would just be so validating for all of us. So today's going to be a short reading. I have a few card decks here, and I just have a few minutes here before I have to go to an appointment, but I wanted to deliver this message to you guys. And for anyone looking to work with me personally one-on-one, you can reach out to me at the email below. I offer coaching, I offer distant Reiki healing, energy healing, and I also, of course, offer tarot card readings. But the message that's coming through really strongly is I'm getting like heart chakra pain and anxiety. So I'm feeling solar plexus and I'm feeling heart chakra. And it's funny because just a week ago, it was definitely third eye, crown chakra, and more of the sacral chakra, even just a few days ago, in root chakra. But right now, where the masculines are at, for the feminines watching, the masculines, and even for the masculines watching, you guys are really struggling right now with self-worth in the solar plexus area. It just feels like an anxiety. And in the heart space, there's a lot of longing, I think, for both feminines and masculines, but I think the feminines are feeling the pull of the masculines. So it's like an emptiness, it's a panic, it's like an anxiety of, are we going to be together? Have we made this up in our heads? And the masculine is desperately trying to get out of these situations in his life to come forward to the feminine, but he just doesn't know how at this time. He feels trapped. There's societal conditioning, and I could go even further than that. There's conditioning that's been programmed from lifetime to lifetime in these divine masculines to make them feel like they're trapped, to make them workhorses, and to make them feel like they have nothing to offer unless they're working. And it's like they're punishing themselves by staying in situations that no longer serve them because they feel like they have to make other people happy before making themselves happy. And they feel like they cannot get out of these situations. So this is strongly being felt. And at the same time, the holidays are over now, and now we've entered 2020. We're in a brand new decade, a brand new year. And a lot of feminines have really put their boundaries up and said, I deserve more than breadcrumbs. I deserve the whole bread, the whole loaf. I deserve all the loaves. I deserve everything. I'm your divine feminine. And the feminine in the past has offered, and given. And the masculine's starting to see that the feminine has offered so much and he hasn't been able to give as much back. And he's starting to realize that, guys. And as he's realizing that, he's feeling badly. He's feeling like he hurt you. He's feeling shame, he's feeling regret, he's feeling remorse, and he's feeling like he's not enough. So send him unconditional love, even when that's challenging. Send him unconditional love on the 5D. You know, go to your meeting place, wherever it is that you meet your counterpart. Maybe it's through song, maybe it's through nature, maybe it's on the bridge, maybe it's in your favorite spot in your house or in the shower. It doesn't matter, but go to that place on the 5D, meet your counterpart, and send them love, and let them know that you may not understand everything that's going on or why they're making the choices they're making, but that you support them and love them 100% unconditionally, and that you trust in them. This is really important because the masculine feels like he's really let the feminine down, and he's not feeling good about this. And that's what's coming through to me today. I woke up in this kind of anxious, just panic attack mode. And I started to realize it wasn't my energies necessarily, although some of it may be. So that's just a little backdrop today as we head into the week here of what's going on in the collective and the energies. But I wanted to pull just a few cards here. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. That's fascinating. Okay, so just right off the bat, guys, we have the Emperor in reverse. So this just confirms everything I was talking about, that the masculine feels unworthy of the feminine. And look where the feminine came up as, the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is this kind of ethereal, just magical, spiritual being who is kind of, you know, she's the all-knowing. She has the secrets. She knows how to unlock the secrets to life's mysteries. She knows that she's a soul existing in a human body. She, you know, a lot of times the High Priestess is connected to the moon cycles, and we have this full moon coming up on January 10th, this Friday. Full moon in Cancer, and also a lunar eclipse. So I'll be doing a special video about that. Make sure to tune on and subscribe to see all my notifications. And you know, she can dive into those deep waters, and she's not scared of depth. She's no longer scared of the connection, and she's no longer scared of what she might find within herself. I mean, she's light, she's free, she's very free. And the masculine, you know, the Emperor in reverse tells me that he feels like he's really let down his queen, his princess, you know, the love of his life, his beloved. He doesn't feel worthy of sitting on that throne. He doesn't feel like he knows what to do in this particular moment. He feels trapped, and he feels as though I'm hearing stripped away. He feels as though his rights to her have been stripped away. Like, it's almost like it's really sad because he's telling himself that there's somebody else out there that's better for her than me. And, you know, I make her sad, I upset her. And for a lot of feminines, this is the case, that they've been disappointed by their masculines, you know, through their choices or their actions or just the circumstances that the masculine keeps himself in because of the illusion of being trapped on the 3D, being unable to free himself. And he has hurt his feminine, and he's just feeling really badly about that. And at the current time, he's unable to embody his Emperor energy to meet her in the High Priestess energy. So that's what's going on with the two counterparts and their energies. Really interesting. So can we have a peek into the masculine's heart space, please? Thank you. Wow. Wow. Justice upside down as well. So with justice being upside down, you know, if this was right side up, it would tell me he's balancing the scales, right? He wants to balance out the connection. He's balancing everything out in his life. So that would be right side up. But when it's upside down, it tells me that the scales are not balanced, that, you know, the Emperor, you know, upside down understands that the scales are not balanced. And he feels, you know, again, guys, he's blinded. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know. He's not currently weighing out his options. He's just kind of almost accepting that he's stuck and just saying, shrugging his shoulders and saying, well, there's nothing I can do right now. Now, guys, this is just the current energy. So this can change at any time. If I check in later today, the energies will change. If I check in tomorrow, the energies will change. But just keep in mind that this is what he's currently in. He's in this upside down energy of just being unable to balance the scales. And so that's why the feminines are currently feeling wronged, if you will. You know, I'm hearing from a lot of feminines, my friends, and just other feminines, other divine feminines that are feeling like they're not getting the justice that they deserve. And the masculine feels like he currently can't deliver the justice to his feminine. So what's going on in the feminine's heart space towards the masculine? So she sees him currently as the Magician. So, you know, we've got, guys, these are 4 major arcana cards. So what this tells me is that the universe is intervening. The universe is saying, you know what? Okay, humans, mortals, mere mortals, you're not moving fast enough, or you're not making the decisions you need to make to change your life, to turn your life around, to turn your circumstances around, and to change the situation. The universe starts to intervene in the form of the major arcana. So the minor arcana represents human actions, right? Human thought, but human, you know, relationships. But when it's a major arcana, as all 4 of these are, the Emperor, the High Priestess, Justice, and the Magician, what we have here is the forces of the universe, which are beyond our mere mortal control. So the Magician, so she sees in her heart space, she sees him trying to juggle all these things. Like if you see he's juggling, right, the cups, the wand, the sword, and the pentacles. She sees him in a different light than he sees himself. She sees him in this really regal, magical light, spiritual being that he is. And he just doesn't see himself, and she wishes that he could see himself in this light because she knows how special and incredible he is, and he's very special to her. So at this current time, the feminine is holding the masculine close to her heart, regardless of what's happened in the past or what's currently going on in the connection. She misses him, and she really feels like he just needs to step into that place of being the Magician, of being that spiritual protector, that spiritual creator on this earthly plane. And she sees him in such a greater light than he's seeing himself. Okay. So what do we have right now? All right. So what we have going on with the 2, divine feminine, divine masculine, we have the 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups is all about celebration, going out with friends, enjoying life. So feminines, this card is for you, and this is telling you, go out there, enjoy your life with friends and family, fill your cups, and look at all the colors in here, right? And look at the power they have in their hands. So this has come up in a few other readings. It's one of my favorite cards because it's a happy, joyful card, and it indicates celebrations. It indicates just pure joy, pure unbridled joy, and being able to really be in the moment and be happy and present and celebrating the moment that you're in. So to me, this is all about being in the present moment, feminines. And then we have the 7 of Swords. So we had this yesterday in the reading. So this indicates, just want to look at the book here, but it indicates, you know, that there's been a battle. And what's up there, Junior? So, hold on. Right, so it's really, okay. So a shady character carrying 5 swords retreats from a building. He apparently intended to disarm an enemy. His plan, though, seems spontaneous and foolhardy. He cannot even take away all the swords. There is every likelihood that his action will so anger his enemy that one of the swords he left behind will find its way into his back. You are faced with a problem. Worse than that, you are considering a poor plan for solving it. Reconsider your solution and try to find one that will yield a more satisfactory result. So the masculine's afraid of acting impetuously. You know, he's afraid of acting, and then if he's in a karmic situation, you know, whether that's a mother, an addiction, a job, you know, addiction to money, you know, things like that, material wealth, whatever it is, karmic partner, he's afraid that he's going to get stabbed in the back right now if he walks away. So he's like looking behind him. He's like, I know I want to leave. I want to come toward my high priestess, but I don't know if it's currently safe. I don't know if this is a good, you know, if this is the direction I should be taking right now or not. So can we just get a clarifier for the 7 of Swords? Yeah, he feels like his enemy, you know, whoever that might be, whatever he's trying to overcome is going to stab him in the back if he tries to come forward. I don't know why these cards are coming out like that. So we've got Queen of Cups energy. So he sees her in our Queen of Cups energy as well. Or sorry, Queen of Swords energy. So the Queen of Swords energy this is the karmic partner. This is whatever karmic situation, you know, like I just mentioned, addiction, you know, mother, could be a mother if it's a male, could be a father, could be a job, could be gambling, could be any sort of addiction. So he sees that addiction as the Queen of Swords, right? He doesn't want to get stabbed in the back, right? We've got 2 sword cards here, 7 of Swords, and I clarified with the Queen of Swords. He doesn't want to get stabbed in the back. This is a woman who may be spiteful. She doesn't have to be, but she can definitely, she's you know, been hurt in the past, and she may be taking that out on him, and she may just want to stab him with that sword. She's cold and icy in this particular combination here. So that's what he's afraid of. And I just want to pull, I have a few more minutes here. Just want to pull from the wisdom of the oracle here and find out, just get a little more insight into what's going on with the masculine today, because it's heavy energy again, guys. Let's do one more shuffle. Okay, so the first card we have is higher power. So there's a higher power guiding this connection. That's why we have all the major arcana cards in this spread. So we've got, you know, higher power, whatever this might be. And then there's a key, right? Unlocking her third eye. So using your intuition, trusting that your intuition is right. So, you know, the masculine, the feminine sees the masculine in this magician energy. And what she's really asking for him to do, right, is to come to the upright here and understand that he is the emperor, and understand that he is her divine counterpart as the high priestess. And understanding that he can unlock his intuition and make the decision to come forward to his true soulmate. So this is the twin flame card in this deck, because there isn't an actual twin flame card, so it would be the soulmate card. So, you know, he needs to trust that this is his soulmate. He needs to trust that coming towards her is what his soul desires. It's his heart and soul desire. You know, it's his birthright. He needs to clean it up, clean up his act, clean up his words, clean up his thoughts, and clean up his life, you know, in the 3D. So that's what's going on, guys. Unfortunately, I can't say any longer. I've got to go. I've got an appointment to get to. But I did want to just kind of hop on and let you guys know what's going on today with the energies, because a lot of you may be feeling that heart pain or just solar plexus pain. A lot of you may be having thoughts of, what am I doing with my life? Where am I going? You know, changing careers, or the thought of changing careers. You know, it's that solar plexus energy of self-worth. So do something nice for yourself today. Understand that this isn't your energy necessarily. You may be picking up on your divine masculines. You may be picking up on the collective energy, but it also may be some of yours. So be good to yourself. You are enough. You are worthy. You are loved. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.